Open the gate, we're going to be late for work. Please, hurry, we can't be stuck here. This is ridiculous, let us out now.
Everywhere Oge went, peace disappeared. Neighbors changed. Houses changed. But the problem followed her. What happens when the trouble you keep running from is actually you? Oge had a reputation she never seemed able to escape. No matter where she lived, no matter the neighborhood or the people, trouble always found its way to her doorstep. Some said she was misunderstood. Others said she simply liked control. But those who lived close to her knew the truth: peace never stayed long around Oge. Her husband, Emeka, was the opposite. Quiet, patient, and always trying to avoid problems. From the beginning of their marriage, he had learned to calm situations before they grew out of hand. But Oge did not believe in calming down. She believed in speaking up, standing her ground, and making sure everyone knew when she was unhappy. At first, it seemed harmless. But over time, the complaints grew. In their former apartment, what started as minor disagreements with neighbors slowly turned into daily tension. Oge argued over shared spaces, noise, and decisions she felt excluded from. Each time, Emeka begged her to let things go. "Oge, please," he would say, "tired. Let us live quietly. We don't need enemies everywhere." She always replied the same way. "If I don't talk, they will take advantage of us." Eventually, the landlord got tired of constant reports and uncomfortable meetings. One evening, he called them aside and politely told them it was time to leave. And just like that, they were packing again. Their new apartment was in a compound with 2 buildings. A bungalow in front and a newly built 2-story building behind it. Oge and Emeka moved into the bungalow. When they arrived, the compound was calm, almost too calm. For the first few weeks, Oge kept to herself. She even told Emeka one night that she was ready to start fresh. But peace, for Oge, was never permanent. At the time they moved in, the compound had no steady water supply. Everyone fetched water from outside. Later, the tenants in the 2-story building contributed money and installed a borehole inside the compound. It was meant to be good news. Most people were happy. They gathered around the tap, chatting and laughing while filling their buckets. But Oge wasn't smiling. She complained that no one informed the bungalow tenants properly. She complained about the noise during installation. She complained about how often people use the tap and where they drop their buckets. Small complaints became daily arguments. Emeka noticed it and warned her. "Oge, this is how it started in the last place." She brushed him off. Then came the morning that changed everything. There was an issue with the soakaway. Nobody knew exactly what caused it, and the tenants planned to discuss it calmly later that day. But Oge did not wait. Early that morning, she stepped out of her flat and began shouting across the compound. Her voice cut through the quiet like a blade. "People upstairs have no conscience. Every problem in this compound comes from them." Neighbors came out of their rooms, surprised. Some tried to explain. Others tried to calm her down. She wouldn't listen. As people dressed for work began heading toward the gate, Oge did something no one expected. She walked to the gate, shut it firmly, and held onto the key. Nobody could go out. She insisted that no one would leave until the issue was resolved immediately. Voices rose. Phones came out. Some people pleaded. Others stood in shock. The situation became so tense that the chairman of the street association was called. By evening, the landlord arrived. He didn't shout. He didn't argue. He simply asked Oge and Emeka to sit down. "This compound has always been peaceful," he said calmly. "But today, I received more complaints than I've ever received in years." Emeka already knew what was coming. "I cannot allow this to continue," the landlord added. "I'm issuing you a quick notice." The words hung in the air. Emeka's business had been struggling for months. Money was tight. Savings were gone. Another move felt impossible. He looked at his wife, pain in his eyes. "Oge," he said quietly. "I warned you." For the first time, she had nothing to say. Within days, they packed again. Neighbors watched silently as their belongings were loaded into a small truck. No goodbyes. No sympathy. Rent in the city had become too expensive. With no better option, they returned to Emeka's village. Life there was quiet. Too quiet. No compound meetings. No neighbors to confront. No gate to control. One evening, Oge sat outside their modest home, watching the sky grow dark. In that silence, the weight of everything she had done finally settled on her heart. "If only I listened," she whispered. For the first time, she understood something she had ignored all her life. Peace is not weakness. And control does not build a home. Sometimes, the greatest troublemaker we face is ourselves. Life has a way of teaching lessons we refuse to learn gently. And when peace keeps living your life, sometimes, you are the reason. Thank you for listening. If this story spoke to you, remember, life always teaches us, one way or another. Until next time, this is Wendy Narrates.